I'm Jax Taylor, and I've recently come to some powerful realizations about myself during my mental health treatment. In a solo episode of my podcast, When Reality Hits, I opened up to listeners about my journey and the surprising truths I've uncovered. Specifically, I reflected on whether I consider myself a textbook narcissist. To my own astonishment, I found myself agreeing with that label. I've learned terms that describe behaviors I've exhibited for years, like breadcrumbing, love bombing, and gaslighting, terms I had no idea even existed. Upon looking up their definitions, I was struck by how often I matched those descriptions. It was a wake-up call for me, prompting reflection on my past actions. Admitting it is humbling, but I believe I have to face the truth and recognize my behaviors. Now, I want to clarify that I'm not diagnosing myself. I'm simply acknowledging that by reading up on these definitions, I can see how I've fit some of the traits described. I've never really been held accountable for my actions until recently, and it's become clear that I've made people around me unhappy for a long time. After entering a 30-day treatment program for my mental health in July, I've also been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. This journey has been a wild ride, and it's emotional to come to grips with everything, especially after my estranged wife, Brittany, filed for divorce. Looking back, I understand now that people were exhausted from tiptoeing around me, dealing with the consequences of my actions. They decided that enough was enough, and it took hitting rock bottom for me to see the damage I was causing. While it's difficult to learn these lessons late in life, I'm grateful for the opportunity to grow and change. It's better late than never, right? I'm committed to becoming a better version of myself, for my own sake and for the sake of my son. So if you're on your own journey of self-discovery, know that acknowledging your flaws is the first step toward healing.